This sketchbook covers a period of 7 years. It's one of those sketchbooks that I obviously started and then put away and discovered again. So it starts off waiting for a flight from Malaga to London. Little sketch there. And then at Cafe Nero at Victoria Coach Station in London. Obviously, almost in the day before I flew out to New Zealand to be with my children. There's a little sketch of my youngest daughter in a hammock chair. And there's sketches in, that's a cafe in Auckland, or Devonport in Auckland. Sketch on Takapuna Beach. My youngest daughter, Michaela. Reading Eclipse, whatever book that is. Little sketch in Bunnings, which is a sort of a hardware store in New Zealand. I quite like that little loose doodle there. While I was having a coffee, no doubt. Another little loose sketch on Devonport Beach. Michaela sketching. My youngest daughter, Michaela, did a lot of dance for the Auckland Dance Company, so that was one night I was there watching. I just did a quick sketch of them dancing. Quite like that, actually. There's compilations like that. A badly drawn hand. Hands are so difficult to draw. Yeah, that's not good. Potted plant. So we're now in Spain. Jumped over to Spain. And then we jumped to 2024, so that was 2018 there. So a 6-year gap, so this sketchbook was put away for 6 years. And that's at Malaga Airport again. And then arrivals at Stansted. I was stuck at the airport for a while because there wasn't a bus to get out, so there was the sketches at 3 AM in the morning. A bit of a caricature of a family. Now I'm in Ipswich. Staying with my good friend Ian. So we get a bunch of sketches drawn during that time. I like that one. Captured the moment quite well. And that one as well. That dog's face is awful. But still captures the moment. That one I really like because it was just, obviously the children are rolling down the hill and you're just trying to kind of grab a little moment. And I think that worked quite well in the end. Another moment in the park. That one I've spent a bit more time on because it's a stationary thing. It's a tree. Yeah, people move. So you can see the difference. That's a lot less detailed because we're just trying to quickly sketch in that moment. That was quite interesting. I set myself the task of, I was sat in the coach travelling to Birmingham from London. So every time the coach stopped, I'd draw what I saw out of the window. So that was the first, next stop, this one, and so on. But I didn't make Birmingham because I ran out of paper on by Heathrow Airport. So that was at Heathrow Airport bus station. Still good fun though. Now we're in Kidderminster, quickly. Again, nice moment that one, nice and not overworked, I quite like that one. No, okay, not too bad. And then I did a similar task when I went for a walk one day. I stopped along the way and drew little moments. Quite nice with some colour in that one actually. My mum at a cafe in Kidderminster. Girl on the train. I remember drawing that because she stayed still for a long time in that position. So that made it a little bit easier to capture. Of course I sketched her in as quickly as I could because I know the seats aren't going to change and everything else. So when you're drawing this kind of moment, you want to get the figure in as quick as possible because that's the one thing that can change, whereas the seats and everything else that are static don't. Birmingham New Street. Another coffee shop. It's all coffee shops, isn't it? Another coffee shop at Bordsey Quay. And the view out of the window. Then this is Heathrow Airport, late night, waiting for an early morning flight. Cafe Nero. That was drawn in very low light, so it's not too bad considering. And now we're in Spain, in Torrox. Quite a nice moment with the men working on the street. And occasionally I like to do a little bit of caricaturing. So there's a little run of caricatures here. Winter is coming, lady in their warm coats. Construction on a building in the main square. Moments in time. I like that because the orange was just starting to ripen. So that's what drew me to, excuse the pun, drew me to drawing that. Yeah, that's just a nice little moment. He was pulling faces with his girlfriend. A lunch date. Called that one Framed. It's not quite there, but it's okay. It's a little moment. Sunday in the square. Having a glass of wine in the sunshine. Another little caricature. I quite like the characters actually. Sweeping, so I'm just trying to get some movement in there. One of the waiters. A caricature of sweeping. Quite like it actually. Quite pleased with that one. Spanish butter that tastes like margarine, absolutely disgusting. Apologies to the butter manufacturers in Spain, but it's disgusting. To my taste buds anyway. A pondering moment. Oh yeah, she was fun to draw. With her boots. Very cool lady. Bread with these tapas. Yes, I haven't cleaned up the pencil lines on that one. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. Yeah, I quite like that one. They're all smoking heavily. Lunch decisions. A little wind-up mouse. That was on a rainy day, so I was stuck inside, so I thought I'd do a sketch of my little wind-up mouse. A little statue of Mohammed bin Abi Amir al-Mansour. A very bulbous nose. A lady in the shade. Chap with better hair than his wife. Cool dude. It's actually a caricature of my friend Victor. Don't think I quite captured him, but it's fun. Obscured. More caricatures. 2 grumpy and 1 happy. Might put some colour on that one actually. The face like a bag of spanners. The lady's pram sitting while the child was playing in the fountains. I like that one. I like the way she's framed between these 2 guys. Obviously no one around to draw, so I just drew the cup. Cake with their coffee. 2 readers. My broken sunglasses. Reflecting myself. And the caricature. The Torrox football match. This was the final over 2 legs, and Torrox won 4-0 in the first leg, and they ended up winning the second leg as well. So they won overall. So my friend Loz at the game. And absorbed in conversation is the last one in this sketchbook. Thank you very much for watching.